Good evening, good evening, good evening. How was your day? I've been trying to do this 3 times already, and I don't know if I've already acted, but I'm trying my best. I really want this to work. I want to know how to go on live without any hiccups, because currently I still find some hiccups here and there. But we move. How was your day? How have you been? How was the month of September? We're around 23rd, around 7 days to the end of September, and we are nearing the end of 2023. How have you been? I'm sure that you've had a fantastic time, because each and every day to us is a blessing. Even waking up in the morning, seeing another day is a blessing. Don't take anything for granted. Hey, how are you? Have you achieved any of your goals for 2023? How many goals did you set up? Personally, this year I only set up five goals, or what do we call them? So far, I've done 3, and I'm still learning to do 2. Let me give you a sneak peek of what I've been able to do. I've been able to learn how to bake. That's what I planned to do this year. I started my YouTube channel, though I had started a year ago, but it was not busy. But this year, around 4 months ago, I decided to go full blown, and here I am. I thank God for this fact. It's not easy, but with positivity and having a goal in mind, I've been able to reach this far. I don't know how far you've gone with your own goals. It's almost the end of the year. You're almost making other resolutions. It's funny how we make resolutions at the beginning of the year, but by the end of the year, you might find out that you've done nothing. So I'm thinking that if we set up resolutions for ourselves at the beginning of the year, it would be prudent to be tracking those resolutions. Let's say quarterly. After 3 months, you check out your what you resolved to do at the beginning of the year. Then you see, have you achieved anything? You start doing it at that time. At least by quarter 1, that's around end of March, you still have 3 more quarters before the end of the year. So at the beginning of quarter 1, when you check on your resolutions and you find out that you've not achieved anything, you start immediately beginning of April. I'm sure when we do that, we can be able to track these resolutions so that every year we are not repeating the same resolutions, so that we get to grow from one to another. I know it's not easy. It's not something that it's so easy that you set up resolutions and then you achieve them and you move on swiftly. Sometimes you find that some of those resolutions are so enormous, and we set things which are way beyond us and they are not achievable. So you give up along the way. How about next year we set up goals that are achievable, small but you can achieve. You know, don't say I'll buy an aeroplane and you even don't have a bicycle. Let's start somewhere. Let's say I'll buy a bicycle. After that, move to something, like you move from one level to another. And eventually, we will reach there. So let me know in the comment section below, what have you achieved so far? Have you achieved the goals that you set to achieve? Or you gave up along the way? I know it's not easy. We keep on repeating them year in, year in out. This year, I'll go to school. Next year, I'll go to school. 5 years down the line, you're still saying, I'll go back to school. Eh? You might wake up one morning, you're already 60. The school that you say that you are going back to, you're not going. So, let's set realistic goals and strive towards achieving them. I know it's not easy. Let me know in the comment section when you have any goals set for yourself and you are very particular on what you want to do. I'm sure that you are going to achieve. There's nothing under the sun that cannot be achieved. Just decide that I'm going to do this, no matter the challenges, because challenges are on the way. Nobody should never lie to anyone that there are no challenges. There are challenges along the way. But we navigate through these challenges and we get to our goals eventually. So let me know in the comment section, what did you try to achieve this year, and have you done anything? How far are you? I would love to know. For me, I had 5 and already 3. I can say I've done 3 and 2 are still pending. I don't know if I'll be able to do them before the end of the year or I'll push them again to 2024. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I don't want to say anything for now. But for the 3 that I've managed to do, I say kudos to myself. And for the 2, let me kaza kamba kidogo and work towards them. I know by the end of the year, I'll be able to do it. Like one thing that I said I'll do this year is to learn how to plait hair. It might look simple. It might look like something which is unserious. But for me, it's something which is very serious. I've been wanting to learn how to make hair. I don't know. Who can give me tips on how to do this? That's one of the things that I've not tried to learn. And I said, how many months we are in? We are going to October, November. We only have 3 months. We're in the last quarter of the year 2023. And the 2 pending things that I thought I would do this year, they are pending. 3, I've ticked the boxes. As I've said earlier in this live, one of the things was for me to go all out on YouTube to try and find a way to navigate around this YouTube and learn how to do it, how to edit video. I'm telling you, my first video, you can go check it. I really contemplate deleting it, but then I said, there's a place that everyone starts from. There's no one who is perfect. And I've realized that every other day I post, every other day I do a video, I edit, I see that I'm improving. That is giving me hope that one day I'll be able to do those very nice videos that I see other people make. It's still a journey. I'm still working towards making very nice videos, But so far, so good. Another thing that I said I would learn to do this year is to learn to bake. Currently, I can say I'm comfortable baking, but I'm not there yet, but I'm somewhere. At least for that, I've started. That was the second thing that I said I will do this year. Another thing that I said I was going to do this year was to be very okay, I don't want to say it. I don't know. I am not comfortable saying it, but there's another thing that I said I was going to do, and I've done it halfway. That's number 3. Number 4, plaiting hair, because I want also to be comfortable making my daughter's hair. I have a daughter, and I said to myself, every other time I take her to the salon, why can't I learn this skill? So that instead of taking her to the salon, I can be perfecting this skill and make her hair. At least that's a place I can start from before I do to other people around me. Just for fun, not like for making money or anything, no. For me, just for fun and for making my daughter's hair. But so far, I've not tried. I've not even started like holding her hair and trying to do this or that. But I'm sure by the end of the day, I'll have started something small about it, so that next year I'll get a chance to set other resolutions. So, what did you plan to do this year? What did you plan to do? Did you plan to do anything? How far are you? So far so good, or nothing kabisa, you've done nothing. But you don't need to worry. Maybe the things that you said does not need you to put in a lot of work. You've managed. Maybe for the 3 months that are remaining, you are still going to pull through. I'm here to tell you that you will do it. Just start like from today, and I'm sure by the end of the year you'll be somewhere. There's no one who knows everything, you know. We learn every other day. There's no one who is a know-it-all. We have a place that we start, and we move from one level to another. I want someone to tell me anything to do with exercising. For me, going to the gym, I can't do it. What I can do comfortably is maybe using YouTube videos to exercise, maybe having a walk in the evening, or taking a walk and even back in the evening as I'm home. I can do a little bit of walking here and there, but going to the gym, I can't. I've tried before and I did not manage to do it. I don't know. I think it was strenuous on me, or I didn't want to go all out. I don't know. So someone should tell me, what do I do about it? That's one of the resolutions. As I thought that in 2023 I was going to go to the gym, but so far nothing. So far I've not done any of that. Don't know. Even 2024 I'll still bring it up as one of the resolutions, or I leave it out. I just do my normal walking in the evenings, walking in the morning, walking to the office, exercising on YouTube, and by the way, there are results. If you become consistent on this exercise journey, you reap the fruits. You see changes. As long as you limit the things that are going to trigger or to add you more weight, and then you add in the exercise. For example, you cut on the calories. I've realized, because at least this we can control on our own, because the food you put it on the mouth on your own. Like no one is forcing food in your mouth. So if no one is forcing me to put food in my mouth, so I can control that. At least I have a control over that. And for the exercise, I can schedule to do it, though it's not thorough. When you go to the gym, it's thorough. Those who go to the gym can tell you it's thorough, no jokes. Like there's an instructor over there who's telling you to do this, do that, do A, B, C, D. No, you're not doing it well. You have to do what? It's a lot of work. But for this one that you do on your own, sometimes you say, today let me rest. I cannot kill myself. And if you keep on saying, today I'll not kill myself, tomorrow I'll not kill myself. 1 week, when was I born to do exercise? You have dropped off. I think going to the gym is a wise idea, because there someone else is monitoring your progress. Like you don't just do as you want. There are things to be done. Like what do you want to? In fact, they ask you, what is your aim of coming here? You say, I want to build muscle. You're put in another place. I want to cut on my tummy. You're put in another. Like there are groups. I want to do this. I want to my muscles to firm up. You're put in another place. But now when you're doing it on your own, let's just say we do it for pleasure, just to make ourselves feel good. But when you sit down and analyze the results, they are very minute, very, very little. So let me know, what did you plan to do this year? How far have you gone? Let's remind each other that it's ending. The year is almost over. 3 months to go, and 3 months and 7 days to go, and voila, 2024 is here. Just like that. It was just the other day that we were welcoming 2023. Look at us now. It's almost the end of the year. And the time moves so swiftly. Or someone was telling me that when time moves so fast, it means you're so busy. I don't know, is time moving so fast for everyone, or it's moving so fast for me alone? I find out that time moved so quickly. Like it was just Jana, or it was Juicy. We were singing Happy New Year, Happy New Year, sending people messages. It has given me a thought. This sending messages, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, people forwarding messages. I sometimes find that it's funny. Someone you've never spoken to the whole year, suddenly you're receiving a message, Happy New Year. Maybe people are busy, I don't know. But at least be catching up with people during the year. So that then Happy New Year again, we forward, like, until you see in WhatsApp, there's a way that WhatsApp is funny. There's a message that goes around the WhatsApp groups, you see, forwarded very many times. I mean, and someone still has the energy to forward that kind of a message, and it's telling you there at the top, forwarded many times, and you're still forwarding. At least draft something beginning as early as this, something that you can forward to family and friends and your acquaintances, on sending messages for New Year, Merry Christmas, so that we don't again this year load and offload the same message forwarded many times. I think by the time it's telling you it's forwarded many times, it must have gone to 1,001 people. By the time something is saying forwarded many times, that's not a joke. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of this vlog. Uh, it's my first, actually it's not my, it's my first live in this YouTube. I tried an hour ago to do it, but there was a lot of noise within my environment, and I said, why can't I wait until later so that I can be able to go live? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you don't mind, let me see a text from you so that we can be able to have a conversation. The whole essence of having this YouTube live is for you to catch up with your audience, to catch up with your, what do we call it, your subscribers, to catch up with other content creators, to learn one or two things from each other, you know, and we grow from there. As we said, there's no solo growth. You grow by being with other people. When you bring in people to your space, they elevate you in ways that you cannot even tell. You know, own all the ideas in the world. Something you might not have known. Another person will come and tell you something else. And we learn from each other. Someone can even recommend for you a book to read and get knowledge to do wonderful things. So learn to bring in people, to share ideas, to navigate through this life. You have to learn from the next person. You have to learn from a family member. You have to learn from a friend. You have to learn from other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing. You might not be doing, for example, in this YouTube, some other people are doing different kinds of content, and even if yours is different, you will not miss to learn something from another people. Another person will say, another person, you get encouraged. You learn that in this journey, you're not alone. The other people are doing this thing with you. They started somewhere and they are moving from one level to another. The thing is just to start. If you want to, in this 3 months that are remaining, if there's something that you are thinking about this year, start it like tomorrow. If you wanted to plant, you wanted to have a garden, like a small garden at home, you wanted to start cleaning your space, you wanted to be so particular on the things that you do, if you want to be intentional in the things that you're doing. You know, sometimes we do things because another person is doing, but if you're intentional in the things that you are doing, you'll find out that you get to do a lot. You know, do things with an intention. Like, have a thought going through your mind that I'm going to do something, and no matter the challenges that are going to come along the way, I'll brace through. I'll slide through, and I'm going to see the results of this. Nothing comes easy. I was telling someone during the day, when your life is so smooth, question marks. But if you feel that, you're feeling that you're putting in a lot of energy, you're putting in time, you're trying to learn on how to navigate around issues, it means you're learning, and that's growth. It's not good to stagnate. 2022, you are here. 2023, you are here. 2024, you're not even thinking of how to elevate. You're just here. Think about something. Do something. I even like telling people close to me, do something. If you want to you add your first degree and you've stayed for so long, don't say I will go. I don't think about it. just enroll. Imagine, as soon as you enroll, I know people, I don't want to mention their names, my friends, they started going to school as a joke, but now they have graduated. Just taking a step to even go to the university and inquire about the fee, when are these courses starting, okay, what are the requirements, do I qualify? And shock on you, you might thinking that you don't qualify or something, but when you go to these universities, and then they tell you the requirements and the rest, the fee, they even tell you in a way that you can pay. You don't have to pay everything when you first enter, but you can pay this after this number of months. You pay this. Imagine you start as a job, and as soon as you start, unatuita graduation. We say ulienda shule lini na tumekuwa na wewe hapa. Kumbe just uliamua mwenyewe ati uliamua tu mwenyewe siku moja ukasema I'm going back to school. Staying out of school for a long time and then going back. You really have to call yourself to a meeting. It's not easy. Kumbe it's good. My advice, one thing that, because from my experience, if you come out of the university for undergraduate degree, if you are capable, if you have the finance, go to school immediately. Don't wait, because when you stay outside here, 1 year gone, 2 years gone, 3 years gone, 4 years gone, you'll find out that you will not want to go back to school. Utajipata ukisema hiyo moja imetosha, wacha watoto wasome wengine. Imagine even you can go back to school. You can go back to school. Soon we call you Dr. So and so. Do you think that those people called doctors, they find it easy to do some things? No, they decided kujinyima. I don't know. They decided to put aside a little money so that they can be able to take themselves to school. It's not easy, but you just decide. Yeah. You decide that I'm going to go back to school no matter what. No matter the circumstances, no matter the challenges. You know, I have kids, a lot of things will come up that will give you excuses. That will give you excuses not to go back to school. But if you decide that I'm going to go to school no matter what. Because many times we really tell ourselves, sina pesa, I don't have it. I have kids going to school. Let me first take my kids to school. I have a brother who is supposed to go to school. I have a sister who is supposed to go to school, and you will find out that you don't go to school. 10 years down the line, you're not going back to school. How about we say this year that I'm going to go back to school? Even if I've stayed out of school for 10 years, 2024 is my year. I'm going to go to the nearest university or the university that you like. I'm going to inquire about the fee. I'm going to inquire about the modules. I'm going to inquire about the times that I'm supposed to come to class. 1, 2, 3 things. Very important things that will help you progress. We should not stagnate. Because it's not God's intention for us humans to stagnate. That's why a child grows every other day. They are born, they start crawling, they work on services, they run. Next time they say hi, you find them playing, and that means progress is good. It's not good to stagnate as a human being. Let's embrace growth. Let's embrace growing from one level to another. Let's embrace doing things that are going to enable us grow from one level to another. I know things are happening, a lot of things come up, but life has to move on and we have to grow. My message for tonight is growth. My message for tonight is doing what you like against all odds, against the setbacks, against people's, what do we call, what people think about us. Sema huyu hawezi fanya. But don't justify anything. Let them just get shocked by the results. If someone said, huyu hawezi rudi shule, huyu hawezi lima, don't try to justify yourself by saying, mbona unasema siwezi lima, mbona unasema siwezi enda shule, mbona unasema siwezi pata promotion, mbona unasema sijui kazi ninafanya. No. Just do your thing on the down low and let people just see the results. Nowadays, let's do less of this and more. Let's put more effort on the work. You know, talking a lot and doing little doesn't assist in any way. The sooner we realize this, the better for everybody. Let's put the works on doing what makes us grow. Let's live there. Sitafanya, sitaweza. So when you're umeweza, see, they're like you. Like there's no, we are all humans, and God's intention for us is to be a better version for ourselves. At least we are lucky nowadays. We have people that we look up to. At least there are people that you see, they struggled, they managed to do one or two, and now they have something to say. They have something to show out of their lives. When you think about what they were 10 years ago and how they are doing or what they are doing currently, you even testify yourself. Nobody is even forcing you to testify. You even testify and you say, kweli Mungu yuko. Even for your own case, people will testify using your name, saying, kweli Mungu yuko. If so and so managed to do this against all odds, against the challenges, against the stress, but they managed to pull through. Anyone can pull through. That's just my word of encouragement this evening. Let's focus. Let's have a goal in mind. Let's set our targets. Let's begin like tomorrow. If you said you're going to do something, start tomorrow. Start immediately. Don't wait for another person to jumpstart you. You jumpstart yourself. Call yourself to a meeting. Here in Kenya, for my viewers in Kenya, we usually say, nilijiita mkutano. I called myself to a meeting. You know, nobody will call you to a meeting to speak about yourself unless someone wants you to. The person who has a lot of impact is yourself, because you have the power to do what you want to do. So we decide that I'm jumpstarting myself. Mimi si ule wa 2022. Mimi mambo ya 2023, it will be better than what I was in the year 2022. And you begin, and you start, and you push yourself, and you think positively, and you see the end result. I'm telling you that you're going to do it. People have done it, and you're going to do it. Be encouraged. If you thought that that's for other people, no, no, no. Even you can do it. If you want to start a healthy lifestyle, you can do it. Don't say I'll start in the month of October, that I want to live a clean life from October. No. Start tomorrow. Tomorrow is on 24th of August 2023. Start tomorrow. Start from your breakfast. Start to plan on the meals that you're going to have for your breakfast. Start living healthy. If you said I'll improve my health in the year 2026, and so far, when you look up, when you take your notebook and you check, you've done nothing. You're still indulging on the things that you used to do in the year 2022. You're still taking in the things that you said you're not going to take them in the year 2023. Nobody is going to jumpstart you to change your lifestyle. It's you. It's you that is going to do it on your own. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody. That's what I realized. Ati mimi ni mwoga. Oh, I don't know. What will person B say? Ati now, if I do this, what will people say? Huh? What will people say about me? If I start going to school and I'm at 50, what will people say? If I stop drinking and I start drinking water, and people are drinking their drink, I'll be drinking water, what will people say about me? Huh? So people will start saying that nimepotea or something. Let people say, what effect will people's word have on you? The sooner you realize that the words that you affirm for yourself, the positive things that you say about yourself, are the things that are going to propel you. If you still fear what people say, you still have a long journey to go. You still have a lot of things to do. You still have a lot of soul searching to do. You still have to call yourself to more meetings before you actually jumpstart your journey. Because that's things for 2020. Mambo yaliyopita. Be your own self. As long as you're not doing anything bad. As I like saying, as long as you're not stepping on anyone's foot, as long as, just a second. As I was saying, as long as you're not doing anything bad to anybody, do your thing. Do anything that can make you grow. Do anything that can change your story. Do anything that can make you to be a better person. It's not an easy decision to make because people are still afraid of what other people say. they're still afraid of the outcome of the decisions that they have made. People are afraid of, if it fails, what will people say? If you're still in that cluster of people, you have lots and lots of things to work on. We still have a journey. But the day you decide that enough is enough, I'm going to do this, I'm going to grow from one level to another, I'm going to improve my life, I'm going to set up my goals, I'm going to set up targets, I'm going to achieve them, no matter the round and the navigations that I have to take, no matter the ups and downs, but finally I'm going to do it. If you have not decided that until now, how about you decide to start doing it immediately you begin the year? It will be very helpful for you. And you'll come and tell me that you told me something that has really challenged me and it has made me to start from scratch. Start from somewhere. Start from a certain level. You'll imagine you'll take strides. No one has monopoly of knowledge. You move from one level to another. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section below if what you dreamt or what you thought that you were going to do, did you do it? How far are you? Let's keep track. You can even plaster it somewhere in your house. Just like, or have a notebook. I don't know where it is. I usually have my small notebook that I write the things that I want to do, the things that I want to achieve, the things that I'm looking at myself doing in a few months. And after, in fact, hey, there's something I want to take. There are phones that you have timers. For even simple things like, after now I'm going to drink water, some people forget, and you hear an alarm, and then you see someone drinking water, and you ask them, Aya, what are you? I had an alarm, and then have noticed when this thing happens, you drink water. When this alarm goes off, you drink water. What's happening? You come to realize that there are even alarms. Who are setting up alarms even to drink water? I'm telling you, things are happening. Things are happening. I've even seen people using their phones. There are some phones which have applications on them that people use to track their exercising journey. Imagine that. It tells you today you took 100 steps. You took 1600 steps. So with this kind of apps that we have on our phones, let's use our phones to the maximum. The things that we can find on our phones, how about to use them? How about to use these things to track our movements? When you say, I'll be walking 16,000 steps, I'm just giving an example. I don't know what I'm saying is realistic or it's even below other people's achievements. I'm just giving it as an example. If you decided to exercise, for example, every other day, and there are steps. For example, today you went 1,000 steps. Then you tell yourself, tomorrow I'm going to take 2,000 steps. Tomorrow I'm going to do this number of steps. There are some things which have come up to assist us on this journey. As long as you're willing, as we said, as long as you're willing to start, The thing is just starting, nothing more. Even exercising is just starting, starting, start, jumpstart yourself. And when you achieve these things, say kudos to myself. Many people will not tell you that you've done so well. A few people will appreciate you for what you're doing, but you are your biggest cheerleader. You are the person that should cheer yourself. Don't wait for other people to cheer you, because you might wait. At I'm waiting for someone to tell me you're doing so well. Hey, improve on this, you're doing well. Tell yourself in the morning, look in the mirror and say, I've done well, thank you, God. I've achieved my target for the month of September. Thank you, God. I've learned this and this skill. Thank you, God. And kudos to myself. Because it is not easy. And you're your biggest cheerleader. Nobody. People, people are enemies of progress. You think that if you do so well, people will be happy for you. Shock on you. Have you had anything like enemies of progress? They are there. And if you think everyone is a friend and then you're waiting for them to give you a thumbs up, to kudos to what you're doing, nini, you might wait, my sister. You might wait, my brother. Learn to be your own cheerleader. Learn to do it for yourself. As long as I keep on saying, you've not stepped on anyone's foot, you've not maligned anybody's name for you to go higher, you've not done some, I don't want to say the names, some funny things for you to move from one level to, as long as it's a clean deal. Keep moving. Keep moving. And sooner or later, you'll find that all was not in vain. Everything that you did was not in vain. There's a purpose, or there's a reason which God purposely made us to be in this world. And we are going to fulfill this. We are going to fulfill that purpose. So find your purpose. Find your talent. Some people are sitting on their talents. Some people are sitting on their blessings. Just a minute, guys, I'm coming back. going to tell people good night. I was going to put my babies to bed, but I'm back. Hi. Hi. You're still here with me. Hope you're still here. How many people have not slept? I know it's late. It's late at night. And most people have gone or have retired to bed. I know it's very, 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 very late. People have retired to bed. Some of us, we are still grinding out here. For those who want to go to bed, have a good night. For those who are still around, you can still have the conversation that you're having. For those who are already in bed, those who have not slept, let's catch up. Let's have a conversation. I know it's very late at night. I know most people are asleep. But for those who have young babies like me, we are still here. We are still here trying to have a conversation, trying to chat, trying to catch up, trying to learn one or two from each other, and we move on from there. There's someone at the door. Someone was knocking at the door. The bell was ringing. Someone was at the door. Hi, how are you? Because of not slept. How was your day? How was your day? So, did you achieve your dreams for this day? Did you close the deal that you said you're going to close this day? You had planned to secure a contract for yourself. Did you manage to secure that contract today? Or mambo ilikunywa maji? How was it, guys? How was the experience for today? I would love to know, by the way. I would really want to know how it went. You managed to do what you wanted to do. If you achieved what you wanted to achieve. If you still want to fight tomorrow. If you still want to work on what you are working on tomorrow. It's a good thing, by the way. Don't give up. Don't give up. Press on. Press on. Do it. Move on. Move from one step to another. Grow from one level to another. You will eventually see the fruits. Someone said, you cannot plant maize and you reap beans. No. If you plant maize, you will reap maize, Let me do something here. someone was saying you cannot plant maize and you expect to harvest beans. If you plant beans, you harvest beans. You plant maize, you harvest maize. Not worry about it. Simple. No calculation, no nothing. Not worry about it. It's just hivyo ndio vile ilivyo. Someone said tukimwaga ugali na mwaga mboga. When you do this, I do this. Yani I level up. But the thing is, when you plant maize, you harvest maize. When you plant beans, you harvest beans. So let's choose. Don't expect that you've planted maize and you expect to harvest beans. It doesn't work out that way. Sorry for that. It doesn't work out that way. You will plant maize and you'll harvest it. So, in essence, it means that let's choose to do good. Let's choose to do the right thing. Let's take time to make life choices. Let's take time to know what we want at the end of all this. Let's have something that we are anticipating. Sorry for that. That we are anticipating to have at the end of everything. Let's not just live life war. Like kaende. In Kenya we like people like saying kaende, like let it be. What will happen, let it happen. But let's not just live at kaende. No. Let's have a plan. Let's have a thought process before doing things. Let's picture the end result. Let's have a dream of how we want things to be. Let's have a goal that we can work towards achieving. Let's have a place that we can be ticking for the things that we have managed to do. In short, let's have a focus. Most times in life, things happen, circumstances force us to abandon our dreams. Circumstances force us to stop doing those things that we hold dear. The talents that we know we have. The dreams that we had when we were young. You remember in school when we were young, they would tell us, what do you want to be in future? What are you dreaming to be in future? I remember people like to say, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a policeman, I want to be this pilot, I want to be an engineer. Did you achieve those dreams? Or you went on the side? You said, pilot, not for me. Pilot is for so and so. Engineers, that's not for our family. Engineers is for that family. Our family, hatujabarikiwa hivyo. It's not for us. Now you chase the blessings from with your lips, with your mouth. You push blessings away from you. Sisi yetu tu tunafikanga hapa. When you go to my generation, nobody has ever surpassed this. We know our limits as a family. Now you're giving yourself, what do we call? You're giving yourself, that's not even an advice. You're lying to yourself. Yes, that's the term. You're lying. My generation have never surpassed 1,000 sheets. My generation, none has ever built a home with iron sheets. It's all this and this. In my home, we never go past class 2. In my family, the person who has done the best has gone up to this level. Who am I to go, or who am I to perform more than my grandparents? Who am I to perform more than my parents? You limit yourself on your own with your lips. Nobody is forcing you. You start limiting yourself. You don't want pressure. And no, familia yetu, we just go this far. That our family, this is where we reach. Honestly speaking, we can't do more than this. But it's a lie. I'm telling you today, it's a lie. Get out of that lie. Face the reality. Face things as they are. Don't give excuses to yourself. Maybe you are that person who's supposed to break your family out of something like poverty. You are the person who was destined to open doors for your family. But here you are giving yourself excuses that Sisi, that's not for us. That is not for us. For us, we'd only reach here and we're done. We can't do more than this. We know ourselves. You start judging yourself before even other people judge you. Before other people start judging you, you've already judged yourself. You've already limited your brain that as we can't do more than this. This our brains can only do this much. Kupita hapa, hii ni ya wengine. That's for other people, not for us. Can't you see that you're limiting yourself? Can't you see that you're lowering your expectations on your own? Sorry for that. Sorry for that. I was attending to something. I had a slight cough and I was going to have a cup of water. So how is it going? Welcome, welcome for those who are joining right now. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Priscah. Welcome. If you've never interacted with me before, join us on this live. Thank you, Jumpin. I'm seeing a message from you. Yes, it's true. When we set up to do something and we put our mind in it, we are going to do it. That is a sure bet. That is something that we must be aware of. That when we set our minds to do something, that we are going to do it. I'd wish that someone was ever done a YouTube live to join this live and give us tidbits on how to maneuver on these streets of YouTube. It would have gone a long, long way. We have been doing this for over an hour now. And I think we should be ending this live in a short while so that we can be able to do other things. I know it's very late at night, by the way. I think next time I'm going to do a live during the day. When people are up and down, people are doing one or two things, where people are still on their phones, and people are still doing one or two things to make ends meet, I'll do a live at that time. I'm thinking that now it's too late. People are already sleeping. People are already in bed. People already, their phones are off, their laptops are off, and they're sleeping. So, but karibuni sana for those who are watching. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate so much. By the way, even when you're a startup like me, when you have even one person on your live, it's a big joy. A small content creator can confirm this. A small content creator can confirm this. Even if you have one person on your live, it's a huge success. If you have one view on your video, it's a success. You know, you're still starting. You've not made a, what do we call it? Not made a name for yourself in the streets of YouTube. So if someone takes their time to view your video, we appreciate so much. We might not be saying this over and over again, but we do appreciate. It takes someone a lot of love for them to click even on your content, to even click on the subscribe button. We usually say on our content, please subscribe, please like, please comment, please do this, please do that. But if someone doesn't want to do it, for example, for some of us that are starting up, some people say, subscribe, who is this Priscah? Comment, who is this? Like, share, and who is she? So you go through a lot of challenges before you make a name for yourself, before you grow on these streets of YouTube. You have to have heart of steel. you have to be very resilient in this journey, because you can easily give up. Making content is not easy, but try tomorrow. Just try. You know, some things, just try. Don't post it even. Don't even post it first. Take your phone or take your whichever mode you like to record your videos. If you have a camera, you have what and what, just try recording a video, like different types of videos, then bring them together, add some music in there, add some text in there. For those who have done it, it's easy. But when you're starting, even holding a camera, hey, yeah, I remember the first time my first video, my first like 2 videos, I used to hold the phone on my own. I used to hold the phone, use one hand to hold the phone, use the other hand to do whatever I was doing. I don't remember. I don't know. I was cooking some cookies, I think. I'll check. I think it was cooking a vlog on how to make cookies at home with little equipment or something like that. Something close to that. I remember I used to hold the phone on my own with my hands. Imagine that. Doing this and this hand is doing this. The struggle. The struggle. Then I would do this, I would shake, like my hand would shake, because you can't expect to do this and it's not shaking. So it was a struggle. I think my three videos, I used to hold with one hand. I used to create content with this other one. If it was turning the flour and doing the rest, I would use that one hand, and this other hand I'm holding the camera. It was not easy. Until I asked myself, is this how content is being created? You know, I was not privileged to come face to face with someone who creates content, though I usually see people creating content online. I see friends creating content. I see people shooting nice videos. I said, let me try it out. But with that experience, I almost gave up. I said to myself, should I really continue? What do people use to shoot videos? I had to do some little research. I thought it was very easy. I thought it was just camera, click, action. Do this, upload. You know, YouTube is free for everybody. As long as you have a Gmail account, or as long as you have an account, you can have YouTube for yourself. So I actually thought, as long as I record and I upload, kwani, what's the difficulty in that? That's easy. Okay? By the time I shot that video, I realized I have to put that video together. I have to add some effects to that video. I have to make the video look presentable. I had to organize my thoughts on a video. Like, you can say something, the next thing you say does not relate to the previous thing you said. So you actually have to go to another video to connect to this one before you. It's a lot of work. Editing a video. Respect to content creators that do all these things by themselves. Because for some of us, we don't give it to another person to edit for us, to do anything. We do it on our own. We learn as we move. It's not easy. If you think it's easy, hey, try it. Just don't even post it. As I said, just try it. Take videos about something that you like doing. Edit. Let's stay on your phone, just so that you know what people go through. It's not easy, but if you love doing it, no matter, as I said, no matter the challenges, if you love doing something and you have a thought and a goal that I'm going to achieve this in the near future, I'm going to manage and do this in 10 years to come, you will continue doing it. One day you'll be a pro. One day will be giving a talk to people, to other upcoming content creators, telling them how to navigate this street of YouTube, how to create reels. I know it's still a work in progress, but I know some people have been able to do it very well. Yeah, some people have managed to do it. So it's something which is doable. It's something that you can be able to do. It's something that anybody can do as long as you have the content, as long as you have a phone. You don't need to buy the expensive cameras. As long as your phone is good quality, by this I mean a camera, you have a phone that has a good camera, a phone with enough storage, you can be making videos and you post and you grow from there, you know. You don't need to wait to buy, I don't know, 100 or 200 and something camera. What do you have at hand? You have a phone, you're good to go. You have the content, you're good to go. You have the drive, you have the zeal, you have a goal. Why not start today? I would love to see more of us coming out of the shells and doing this. It's good to have people to compare notes with. When you're stuck somewhere, you can be able to call someone and ask them, hapo ulifanya aje? And they tell you, that's easy. As I said, when it's good to have people that you can compare notes with, people you can actually call to ask, what did you do when you wanted to do this? How did you grow from one level to another? How did you manage to create content? How did you settle on this and that? It's good to have people that you know that are doing the things that you like. It's good. So the thing is, let's start today. Let's start doing the things that we like doing today. Don't postpone. Don't wait for tomorrow to come. Don't wait for another person to push you. Yourself. Don't tell you, I used to have a lot of fear. Fear people. I don't know what it was. I would really avoid people. Like talking in front of people. It was not me. It had to be another person. Like airing my thoughts to people. No, it was not me. It had to be another person. But then I said, for how long will I be doing this? For how long will I be waiting for other people to speak on my behalf? I called myself to a meeting. The meeting, you remember the meeting we spoke about? I called myself to that meeting. And I said to myself, no, I love to do whatever it takes for me to get out of this and do something for myself. Something that I'll be proud of. Something that I'll see as my brainchild. Something that I'll see grow, you know? We grow, we said we grow from here, we go up, tunapanda, as we're going higher and higher. There's a song sung by Amy Kosgei. She sang a song that there's no stopping. We are going tunasonga mbele. There is no stopping. In Kale it says tie, tie, tie. Like we are forging ahead. We are going mbele na mbele. We're not looking back. Tunaenda mbele na mbele. And I think to myself, people are saying tie, tie, twende mbele. And me niko pale kwa nimejikunja kwa kikoni saying in my own comfort zone. Saying I cannot do it. Speaking in front of people, I can't. Those people know me well will tell you I used to have a lot of fear. Even making a presentation. As I was saying, that I remember when I was in high school, no, not high school, when I was in the university, I used to be so fearful. I used to fear. The course I did, it was a course which was full of presentations, full of studios and the rest, and we had to make presentations, and I used to take a back seat. But then one day I told myself, how long will I continue doing this? How long will I continue allowing other people to do things that I can be able to do myself? And I decided, and I called myself to a meeting, remember? The meeting, I like that thing called a meeting. I called myself to a meeting and I said, Priscah, enough is enough. Priscah, we are doing this. Priscah, we are going to manage it, you know? We are going to push through. And here we are still pushing, we are still trying to learn the ropes, we are still encouraging other people to do it as well, so that we can get people to compare notes with. We are still learning more, and we are still having hopes that tomorrow we are going to get better and better in this journey. Hi, thank you for joining. You can do a quick chat over there so that you can be able to have a conversation. Let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'm very open-minded, by the way. Let me know what you want me to speak about this evening. If you can spare, thank you for sparing your time to join me on this live. Let me know, chat with me. Spare a second and drop a chat. Let me know what you would like me to say or what you want me to speak about. At this time, most people are asleep, especially here in East Africa. It's almost midnight. Let me check. In fact, it's midnight. Here in Kenya, it's past midnight. You can imagine. Most people are asleep at this time. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know if you're getting me loud and clear, or maybe if I should increase the volume, or maybe the lighting. But I think the lighting is okay. In fact, I tried to do the live in another room, but the lighting here is perfect. I think the lighting is very okay. From what I see here, the lighting is very okay. That's brighter. Okay. Yeah, that's bright enough. Join me, guys. Let me know what you'd like me to speak about this evening, or maybe on another live. As I told you, it's my first experience doing this live. I've never done it before. A friend of mine, her name is Ellen. Today in the afternoon, she was having a live. And she encouraged me. I told her I would want to do this someday. She told me, go for it. I like her. She likes motivating. She has motivated me in this journey, by the way. I usually tell her that. She has motivated me. Ellen, wherever you are, you can follow her. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel. Her name is Ellen. Her YouTube handle is Helen here. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel. You can watch her content. Subscribe. You can comment, like, and even share her content. It will go a long way for her. I'm sure she's going to appreciate so much. She has given me a lot of confidence in this field. I like the way she goes for something and she does it. Kudos, Helen. Keep up. Keep doing that. I'm so proud of you. You gave me the courage to do this. I know I started this journey a year ago, but I used just to post like a video and answer. I remember that I had like 3 videos. I've deleted 2. Now this one for a year ago. But now, before starting recently, I had her 4 videos. But I'll just post and answer. Post, answer. But then when I decided to do it all out, to go all out and do it, Helen has been encouraging me. She has been pushing me. She might not know this, but she has been pushing me to do more and more. Thank you so much, Helen. I appreciate. I don't take, for myself, by the way, I don't take anything for granted. I usually like appreciating even the small efforts that people do to make you perform better than you thought that you were going to perform. You know, you might have thought that you were going just to perform this much, but someone gives you the boost and you perform even more. No, not everyone that likes to encourage people. There are people who want to, it's just them. But there are people who like encouraging other people to grow up. And I think those kind of people, be blessed. We see you, we look up to you, and we are going to make it together. In this journey, we will grow. We will grow, and one day we'll compare notes on the far that we've come, on the journey that we've grown, on the things that we had to do, on the times that we had to spare for us to do this, on the sacrifices basically that we had to do so that we can be able to do it, because it's a lot of sacrifice, by the way. I have realized that nothing comes easy. As I say, nothing comes, it's very true. Nothing comes easy in this life. You have to work for it. You have to work hard for it. Give me a minute, guys. Let me check up on the baby and then I'll be back. Challenges of being a mother. But we thank God that these babies are growing and soon they'll be assisting us to do this live. So give me a few seconds, I'll be back. I'm back. Motherhood is it's not easy, by the way. You come in and you get out. You come in and you get out. I was attending to the baby, but I'm back. Where were we? I haven't forgotten where we were. If someone can write to me in the comment section what we're up to. We're almost eating 2 hours. Hi everyone. I see you nawaona. Nawaona, and I appreciate you for taking your time out of your busy schedules to join me on this late night live. Ellen, hi. How is the event? Next time, invite me to that event. I want to attend, though I don't know. But next time, be inviting me to these events. Who knows? Who knows what might happen in this event? I might be able to make some contact. Maybe I can meet up with people that can be able to hook me up with something that can be able to propel me to another level. You never know the people that you're going to meet. So that it's good to attend these meetings. Like Helen is saying here that she's in a meeting or she's in an event. Let me check. Okay. Imagine our door was still open up to this. I had something. Then I was saying, what's happening? Imagine the door was still open. Oh God. And the way I fear darkness, I think that's one of the things that I should overcome. I fear darkness. I'm the kind of people who by 7 I'm home because I fear darkness. I'm sure that people who have, I'm even telling Lenny her that she should invite me to these events, but will I really go? Maybe if I get out of my shell, because we keep on changing every other day. For me, by 7, when I'm out of home, I feel that something is very, very wrong. I just feel like going home, I don't know, maybe in the near future, the kind of people can stay home 24/7, like when people are going to do 1 or 2 things, unless I'm going to do something very important, that's the only time that you'll see me get out of home. But the rest of the time, I'm home almost full time. Even attending events, I don't know. Maybe I'll change as time goes by. I'll have to find a common ground on how I'll be doing some of the things that I'm doing, so that I can be able to free my mind and be flexible, so that I don't fear darkness, because I fear darkness like nobody's business. Like now I'm wondering, why is the door still open up to this time? I think someone forgot to close because they saw me here shooting a live. But they didn't want to distract me. You know, some people fear distracting you, so they would rather go to bed and then you do it when you're ready, or when you feel that you will not be distracted. I don't know, but if I knew all the while I was here, if I knew that the door was open, okay, let me not say it again. Let me not say it loudly because you can laugh at me, but I would have locked it long time ago. I'm the kind of people who, despite knowing that the doors were closed, the windows are closed, the doors are closed. I think it's paranoia. I will still go and check under my bed, check under my kids' beds, check under my nanny's room bed, check under my daughter's room bed. I like, Kwani, what came in? You were home the whole day. If something or someone had walked in, you would have seen. But still, I check. I counter before I sleep. I counter check the doors. I think it's paranoia. I counter check the doors, all the doors, if they're closed. I counter check under the beds for every room. In fact, everyone around here is used to it. Well, even when I was home, my mom can attest to this, even my siblings. Before I go to bed, I would check under everyone's bed to make sure there's nothing under the bed. I don't know, could there be a story I heard somewhere that, yes, I think there was a story. Some woman somewhere was, I think she was in her house, then when she wanted to sleep, she looked under her bed, there was someone, I think there's some story of some sort. I think it's the same thing that's giving me chills. I have to check every day. Check the windows, check the doors, check under bed. Even the other rooms, check, lock it. Even if you tell me, so and so, everything is locked, I'll tell you, oh, thank you, asante sana, good night. Then I'll start the second phase. Check the doors one by one. Check every nook and cranny before I sleep. Ensure all doors are closed. Ensure there's nothing under the beds. Okay, maybe I'll get over it soon. It's something that it's easy to get over and done away with. It's something that I can actually pray about it. But is it something to actually pray about it? I don't know. But it's something that I should get over with, because if I forget to check and I sleep, I'll sleep. But I'll have to wake up at the middle of the night. I'll wake up at the middle of the night and check the doors again before I go back to sleep. But if I check before I sleep, I'll be good to go. I'll be good to sleep. I'll not even wake anybody up. I just wake up on my own, I put on the lights, I check, and then I go back to bed. But I prefer, so that I avoid those breaking my sleep, so that I can come and check those. I prefer checking them before I sleep. But maybe sooner or later, as I get older, maybe it's something that's going to get out of my head, and then I can be able to relax like everybody else. I see people around here in our home, they just go to bed like mlango iko imefungwa or it's open. They don't care. They just go to bed and sleep. Or they know I'm there. I don't know, but they know there's the policeman who's going to go around that has to check. Like checking, literally checking. When you move at like kidogo, when I hear sound, I'll be the first one to tell you someone is moving at night. Someone is moving. Like someone is waking up. The kids have woken up. I can hear from my room, and my kids wake up. I think without an alarm. Not that I use the cameras, but I get to, in my dialect, say eat ko kong chicken. So I think mine, the eat ko is a thing that is my eat ko. I don't know what the meaning is, but I'm thinking it means that you are all ears. Kong chicken, like shine your eye, eh? Shine your eye. I think I'm that kind of a person. I don't take things lightly. Some people say, so ungekuwa umelala, kwani what will happen? As in, but since I was young, my mom knows this about me, my siblings know this, people around my home here know, and they're used to, and it's something in me, and I don't see it changing anytime soon, because kwani niko na miaka ngapi sahi, eh? Since I was born, I can't say that I'm a young child that nini. It's something that is in me, and I think it will just remain with me. I'm hoping that none of my kids will take it up from me or take after me to be checking, because it's tedious. You find that when people are sleeping, you're thinking, niliangalia mlango, are we safe? Eh? Okay, that was this off the cuff. I remember that when I saw that the door was open. That's not what we are speaking about. I digressed a bit. Ellen, how is your meeting or your event? Still at the event? You should teach me how to do that again. I like learning from people. I'm very open to ideas. Maybe one day I'll attend those events so that I can build that part, the confidence part of attending such kind of events, because as it is now, by 7, if I'm still outside, I feel that something is definitely wrong. There's something going on. There's something which is not 100. I have to go home. I think nikuzoea kukaa nyumbani, because since we were young, we used to stay at home. We're not the kind of people to be going to places, moving from one place to another. I think we were grounded. I don't know. We learned to stay in one place. But I think I should expand. I should start going for these events. I think I should. Ellen, I'll side chat you, you know me. You know what, when I'm ready, I'll let you know, so that we can be attending these events when need arises, not every event, but the very important ones, that you feel they can assist me to change the perception, or to change my way of life, so that I can be able to see the other side of life, Okay, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for being part of this live. I've enjoyed having a conversation, though. I received very few messages from my audience today, but I'm guessing because the timing was wrong, I don't know. Because in Kenya it's heading to 1 a.m. I don't know where you are, but here it's heading to 1 a.m. I think that was a disadvantage, but I realized that I had to let the baby sleep so that I can be able to have this live, If the babies were here, you would hear a lot of noises, and I had to apologize on and off, but when they retired, when I tucked them to bed, I knew now it's my time to have a conversation. Thank you for the people I see are still with me. Thank you so much. I know it has been 2 hours. Ooh, it has been 2 hours. You mean I can talk this much? It's 2 hours, 2 minutes. It's heading to 2 hours, 3 minutes. I know I had short breaks here and there, but we spoke. We've learned 1 or 2 things, and I'm sure that in the comment section you will continue to have this conversation, and we'll move on from there. Guys, see you on our next live. I'm sure it's going to be better, bigger, and better. As I said, we start from somewhere and we move. We start from here na tunaenda hapa. We go here na tunaenda hapa. No stopping. Mbele, mbele, mbele. Tunasonga mbele. Tunaenda mbele. Who knows that song? It's a good song. It's an interesting song. It's a song that's full of, it's a song that is full of, what do we call? It's full of encouragement from one Amy Koske. By the way, she sings songs that are very, very educative. If you are privileged, and it's a good thing that she has interpreted her songs. Any song that she has sung, she has interpreted. So if you don't hear Kalenjin, you can actually be able to understand or follow up what she's saying. Because when she sings, I'm sure, I think so, that she interprets. So maybe check out her songs as well. Check out Amy Kosgei's songs on YouTube. And get to some of her songs, by the way, they are very educative. That I must say. That I must give you. I'm giving you your flowers, Amy. Your songs are so nice. They are educative. I like listening to them because they are very encouraging. Like no stopping. Move. Move one step to the next. Let's get moving, you know. No time to waste. Let's move forward. Forward ever. Backward. Forward. Backward. Tunasonga mbele. Hope I'll not get a copyright strike because of singing that song. I hope it's allowed for me to sing a song that I like on my live without getting a strike. I don't like those things. Getting a strike, I better do my own content without bringing in other people's maybe songs, or maybe singing their song on my live and then I get a strike. Why? Why should I get a strike for using another person's content? I better create my own in a small way, you know. So I'm hoping me singing Thai does not attract any copyright strike on my channel. But we learn on this journey. If it's something it's restricted, I would love to know so that I don't mess. I don't like messing, by the way. I don't like doing things that are going to make my life difficult, make kunirudisha nyuma, yani going back to things that I should have done long time ago. So guys, it has been a pleasure. I'm happy. I'm happy to have interacted with you. It's good that you have seen me live. No filter. What you see is what you see. What you see is what it is on a live. This is Priscah, this is me. And it has been a pleasure. I've had a good time. I've poured my heart out on this conversation. I think next time I'll be coming prepared with something to speak about, or we can have a chat together. I don't know. You know, as I said, we learn on this journey. So next time maybe we'll have something to speak about, like a topic to speak about, so that we can be interacting together. We can be chatting, and then I respond, or maybe I can invite someone on my live, and then we have a conversation together. It will be more. I want to make it interesting, and I want to make it two-way, where I can get to get the views of my audience directly, so that I can be able to see areas where I can be able to improve, areas I can dwell on. From those who have watched my movies or my vlogs, not my movie. Okay, maybe soon come up with a movie. Oh, where, what have I said? Maybe soon I'll come up with a movie. I don't know. Nobody knows tomorrow. So I'd like, if you've watched my content, for for you to tell me from what you've seen, what do you think I can do well? What do you think I should dwell on more? Those are the things that make channels grow, by the way. It's the feedback from your audience, because it's your audience that make you grow in this YouTube. You have to listen to what your viewers are saying. You'll have to listen to what your viewers are saying, because you can't do it on your own. It's people who make YouTube lively. It's chats like those that people are sending that make this thing lively. So don't hesitate to let me know what, maybe if you want us to speak about something next time, let me know. I'm open to ideas. As I said, like for this live today, I was encouraged by one Ellen. As I said before, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Her name on YouTube is Ellen here, HELLEN, and then here. You can check out her page. She has been encouraging me, by the way. Today I was watching her live at 1 of her lunch hour, and I was asking her, how do we should do this? She told me, do it, try it, do it. You can be able to do it. And I said, why not? When I get a little time, I'll be doing this maybe once in a week. I'll be releasing a vlog, and then I'll be doing a live every week. So that this complements the other. This complements. We never know where we'll get this breakthrough in this YouTube, and we're trying to do anything possible to enable our channels to be visible, for us to have more audience, for our channels to grow, for us to have more subscribers, for us to have people who can imagine even liking our content. I heard Elaine saying something that you don't just subscribe to someone's YouTube channel, you also watch like a video for 3 minutes. That if you don't do that, that YouTube is going to delete that subscribe. I don't know, maybe I'll get it from her, but there was something that she was saying like that. But when you subscribe to someone's channel, you have to watch their content even for 3 minutes. Even you just choose a video, watch one of their content maybe for 3 minutes. That will make the account, that subscribe, to stick. I didn't know this, and I was even telling her, I was not aware of this. I think that this is the reason why sometimes you get people have subscribed, but then it's unsubscribing. You see, so you wonder what's happening. People have to subscribe and watch so that it's counted as a valid subscriber. YouTube is very strict on spam accounts. That there are people, don't know, they buy views or don't know what. So there are a lot of fake views online, or even fake subscribers. So I think there's a way they regulate this by checking, is this a real subscriber or it's just an account. And with this they get to regulate. So when you subscribe, please, when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't forget to watch my video. Just from the many videos that I have uploaded, maybe choose one and watch it, even if it's for a few minutes. That will make that subscribe button to actually stick. I learned this today from Ellen. I didn't know, but you can. I'll learn more. As I said, we learn every day, and that's one thing that I learned today. So my people, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button now. Comment, like, give me a thumbs up. This will suggest my video to other people. Imagine just pressing on that. You see that thing that looks like this? Press there. if you don't want to comment, if there are people who don't like commenting, it's fine. Just press on that subscribe button, on the thumbs up button, and it will suggest our videos to other people. I hear, or from what I've learned, that YouTube loves engagement on a video. When they see that there's a lot of engagement in a video, they suggest this video to many people. You see? When they see that many people are liking your content, when they see that many people are actually putting a thumbs up, and there's a lot of comments. You see on that search engine, when someone how to cook mandazi, if your content has a lot of engagement, like likes, comments, shares, and the rest, it will be among the top content when someone searches how to cook mandazi. If you have a lot of engagement under your content, yours will be suggested by YouTube, and you'll be getting more and more views. So please, my people, my lovely people, be just giving me even a like, a comment, a share, and suggest my videos even to your friends. Just say there's someone called Priscah Kaino doing content on YouTube. Would you mind watching her content? Maybe they'll like, they'll give me a subscribe, and it will go a long way. And one day, one time, our YouTube channels will grow from one level to another. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I thank you for joining me tonight. See you on our next live. I'm sure more of us will join. We'll have a lot of engagement, and we are going to make a lot of genuine friends. Like from Ellen's live, I met a lot of friends. They were lively people in that chat, and we met a lot of friends. So I'm sure next time many people will be joining this live, and many people will make friends on this live. Si ndio hiyo? Asante sana. Have yourself a good night. Thank you for joining me once again. I appreciate. Mimi nasema asante sana.